We want to create the opportunity to win an OUA championship, and for us to do what we are setting out to do, we're going to have to make that OUA final now for the 4th year in a row. That's tough.
This year, my goals for the team are obviously to win another championship. Last year, Steve said it's going to be harder than the year before. And this year, it's going to be harder than the year before and the year prior.
We still are chipping away at games, practices. We're working every single day to prove ourselves once again. And it's not going to be easy, like I said. It's going to be an absolute fight till the very end.
I think that we will get the chance this year. It'll mean a lot for me to see that reflected in the girls and how much time and energy, how many sacrifices they've made to get there.
Just like knowing like all of the effort we put like into every practice, or like all of the hours that we spent together, like all of like the emotions, and like, oh my God, that would be crazy. I would love that.
Already winning 2 OUA championships is huge for me and huge for us as a team. Winning a 3rd would be absolutely unreal. Everyone wants to win, but I feel like we have the tools, we have the talent, we have the skill, we have the work ethic to really win this year, and I think that we can.
After a long year, like, it's hard pushing through. Like, we are a long season, and just like winning again is like reassurance that everything like that you work for is like, it paid off.
And just sharing like that huge moment with your teammates that you see every single day for multiple hours, and just being supported by your home crowd is just, it would be such an amazing moment and such like a good memory to have.
Because you know that all the hard work that you've put in through physio, through rehab, through training, through weightlifting, through practice, everything that you've done is like worthwhile in that very moment. At the beginning of the year, we said that we're gonna win again this year, and it's gonna be damn hard, and people are there's gonna be tears, there's gonna be blood, there's gonna be everything, but we're gonna do it. And I think the fact that we're so close to that is unbelievable.
Hello and welcome to the quarterfinal matchup in the OUA Women's Volleyball Championship. Brock Badgers hosting 2 Western Mustangs. These girls have a great amount of talent. It's going to be awesome to see what they can perform with. The Badgers take the first set, 25-12.
So the first game of playoffs against Western, all about confidence. We knew it was going to be tough, and we knew that there were going to be hard moments.
They're going to fight this game. They're going to put everything out on the floor, and we're going to have to be ready.
Badgers able to control that set as well.
We just really wanted to beat them, and we just wanted to put everything on the court, and you know, we wanted to keep going up.
I think we wanted to really prove ourselves in the first round. So I think the mindset was just like, let's go dominate.
Votes with a swing, and there it is. Your Brock Badgers are heading back to the semifinals for the OUA Championship.
All I can say is just make sure you enjoy this, okay? We're playing high performance sports for a reason. You want to be in the big games. We're in the big game. Enjoy it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the moment. Enjoy it. I know we're prepared, okay? Believe that.
Good evening and welcome to Playoff Volleyball here on OUA TV. We are in for a stellar matchup here today between the Brock Badgers and the TMU Bulls. TMU Bold.
Whatever we were trying to do wasn't working.
We weren't passing well, we weren't making great offensive choices.
We came up just like a bit soft in the first set, and then they played some of the best volleyball like we've ever seen them play.
You have to believe. I believe in you, you gotta believe in yourself. Let's go. Play our game. Play our game.
And we're looking at a possible sweep for the #1 OUA team.
It was like a do or die moment. It was we need to do this or else our season's done. And we worked way too hard for our season to be over at that point.
I just kept on telling myself and like everyone else, like, this can't be the last game. Like, we're not done. We have to keep fighting.
We're not gonna let TMU beat us. We're not gonna let like ourselves beat us, because like we know like we can do a lot better than that.
We've done this before, let's do it again. You know, we like to say we did it for the plot, but I don't think that's it.
Let's just keep going and let's just play our game, get back to playing Badger volleyball.
Once we won that third set, I knew that we weren't going to lose.
The other team had all the momentum. We just had to kind of get playing our game.
Brock Badgers come back from 2-0 and force the fifth set.
Down at the after volleyball team.
But we've seen some volleyball magic here today. And they've done it! For the third year in a row, the Badgers go to the Quigley Cup final!
We had a really poor start on Friday, okay? And I want us to discuss why we think that might have happened. Okay, so I assume everybody's nervous before a game like that. That's okay. That's fine, right? Like, you're gonna be nervous because you care. But again, what I saw was hesitation, poor decision making. This sport is all about feeling. It is all about feeling. You get to touch the ball once. So if you're not feeling good when you touch it, you're in trouble. And if you don't feel good after you've touched the ball, you're in trouble the next time you touch it. When we were in the finals last year, the crowd really did bring us back into the game. This time it was us, okay? We just, again, we're not gonna lose, right? And we did that. We're not gonna be in our own gym forever, right? Some of you will be playing in different spots, that type of thing. You've gotta find a way to pull yourself out of the hole sooner. Maybe sometimes people are afraid to kind of say, I'm struggling in this moment. Everybody struggles. It's elite sports. You don't become #2 in the country without struggle. We've been through the struggle, right? I was watching, Instagram or whatever, and I see this scenario where there's Alicia Keys and she's sitting at a piano and she's singing, and I'm like, oh wow, that's interesting, a cool song. And then I'm driving to the game that day, and I've got my phone hooked up to my thing, and I'm just scrolling through songs, and the same song comes on. And I'm like, okay, so I listen to it for a bit. I'm like, okay, this is cool, this is great. And then I never do this. I never ever do this, but like for some reason, I came down from my office, I come past our change room, and this is what I hear.
No way.
So I left there thinking, I'm like, there's just something special about this group, and like I like for it to happen, and then there's the car, and then this and that. I was just like, wow. So here's the thing: a lot of the time when something's not going right, you guys look to us as coaches for a technical reason as to why you're not performing. Okay? We wish we had the answer every time. But we don't, because some of the times it's got to come from in here or in here, right? And in those moments, I know you want the answer because it takes a lot of courage to kind of go, okay, I'm just not getting it done right now. I need to do something. With a group like this that is in sync, that has been here doing what they can do, some of you guys for 4 years now, you already know what you need to do. We can help you understand that, but sometimes it's got to come from within you, and that's what you guys did. You all turned it around and you figured it out. So this will remind me of you guys forever. Remember, there's just something special about this group. If I knew what it was, we would put it in a bottle, we would sell it and make $1 million, but just remember that next time it gets hard. All right, it's good work.
It's difficult to win 1 OUA championship. It's harder to win 2, and it's even harder to win 3. If a team is going to do it, it's going to be us. Realistically, now we're 3 sets away from doing it. We're 75 points, if my math is correct, away from winning a OUA championship, and it's like, it's a surreal thought that we could go back to back to back. At this point, the only thing that would stop us from winning is ourselves. Regardless of how our semifinal game went, how our quarterfinal game went, it all comes down to like this big game this weekend, and that's what we've worked towards for the whole season, and everybody knows that.